Seems every week now we're reporting on another hate-filled rant on a city bus. For this week's version, John Shumo has the details. What happened, John?
Yeah, city bus, at a pool, on the train. There's a long list of these stories now. Permit Patty and BBQ Becky have more company. There is yet another viral video of a white person embarrassing themselves with a shameful behavior that's caught on camera. This latest incident took place on a bus that was traveling between Brooklyn and Staten Island.
I'm getting into a fight with some Muslim chick because she has an attitude, because she thinks she has rights that she doesn't have. Immigration.
The release of this video comes a day after a Chicago police officer resigned over criticism that he failed to help a woman who was being harassed. On that video, a 62-year-old man relentlessly screams at a 24-year-old woman simply because she was wearing a shirt that had a Puerto Rican flag on it. Just last week, a white man demanded a black family show ID at a pool at a private complex. He called the police on them. Turns out they lived at the complex, and the man lost his job as a result. I mentioned Permit Patty and BBQ Becky. These are both California women who went viral after they called police on black families, one for cooking in a park and the other for an 8-year-old girl who was selling water on a sidewalk, of course, without a permit. Bill, why are so many people feeling empowered to go and in public and make such strong statements? President Trump's critics say his rhetoric is contributing to this tone. Bill?
Okay, thanks, John. Before I bring in our A-plus panel for tonight, I want to check in with immigration attorney and regular panelist, Afia Yunus. Afia, you heard what John said, that the detractors of President Trump are immediately jumping on this saying, it's the president's fault, it's the rhetoric coming out of the White House. That's why we're seeing all this hate and these hate-filled rants. What do you say?
Well, I would say that this has been going on well before President Trump was in office. And to put all the blame on one individual is short-sighted. This has been going on since basically since 9/11, and I would argue even before that. And I think the responsibility lays on the collective. Number one, the media portrays Muslims as the quote-unquote violent foreign body that they don't understand. The administration is also responsible. And there's also institutionalized Islamophobia that's been happening for decades. We need to educate ourselves on what Islam really is and what Muslims do contribute to this society. And that Muslims are Americans and we're born here and we have a positive, net positive to this society.
All right. Thanks, Afia. Appreciate your time. Let's bring back the A-plus panel, Republican strategist Jeanette Hoffman and Democratic strategist Bill Caruso. Jeanette, I'm going to start with you. So is it people are empowered to say racist things, or is that, these are the videos that go viral and it's a balance of back and forth on both sides filled with hate?
Yeah, well, first of all, this type of behavior is disgraceful. It's abusive.
Agreed.
There should be no tolerance for it on the right or on the left. And to that point, Bill, I mean, you have people like Madonna saying she wants to blow up the White House, and Congressman Maxine Waters in California inciting violence against Trump administration officials. You can't wear a Make America Great Again hat into a bar without getting kicked out. I mean, the incidents happen on both sides, and it's wrong.
Bill, is it convenient that people are blaming Trump? I mean, we've had nasty political rhetoric going back to the founding fathers. This is nothing new in this country. It's just social media makes it that way, and you can easily select the things you want to show.
What we just witnessed is outrageous. I mean, we know you can't defend any of it, but I think what you're starting to see is a frustration of folks. There can be productive conversations on race. People can meet in the middle and have good teachable moments. But I think when you prevent that type of debate, when you censor folks at the college campus level where we should be having these types of creative discussions, I think it does spill over in other places. And then we see it manifest itself here. So you made the point of maybe it's both sides. It is both sides. Both sides have to figure out how to come together. I'd like to see the president lead some of this.
There's a fear of having an honest conversation. You had the CEO, the chairman of the board of Papa John's, the founder, resigning as chairman of the company he founded in a broom closet in his dad's bar because he said the N-word on a conference call. But then you heard the context of it. He was referring to the word. He was not using the word to attack someone of color. So, like, how do you not even, like, we're not even having a conversation, yet on the contrast, you hear it in rap music constantly. It's overplayed all the time. You hear kids saying it. So where's the opportunity for dialogue?
There isn't right now, and it's certainly not on social media, and there should be. And I go back to this point. The college campus should be one of the laboratories we're having this, but I also think this does come back down to our governmental leaders. And when you have the leader of the free world calling immigrants animals, that's not productive. That's not helpful. We need that responsibility coming from the top down.
All right, let's see. A lot to go around, though. Thank you, guys.